Cities are the driving force behind our global economy. They are the centers of education, employment, government, and innovation. The 1,000 largest cities in the world account for 60% of global GDP and 30% of the world's population. So which are the 10 best cities based on wealth generation, employment opportunities, and potential for sustained economic growth? The Oxford Economics Global Cities Index assessed the 1,000 largest cities in the world on a range of metrics, including economics, human capital, quality of life, environment, and governance, to create an overall score for each city. In the economics category, they analyzed 6 factors: GDP size, GDP growth, GDP per person, employment growth, economic stability, and economic diversity. Here's how the cities ranked by economy. Number 10, Tokyo. Tokyo is the second largest city in the world in terms of GDP and has a diverse economy, with the most corporate headquarters in the world. Tokyo ranks number 2 in human capital as well, as it's home to almost as many universities as London. The city remains a key global financial center and retains a diverse economy of industry and services. Tokyo's challenges are their aging population and ever more stagnant GDP growth. The city faces significant land constraints, resulting in very high housing costs as well. Number 9, Paris. Paris has long been a world leader in diplomacy, commerce, science, culture, and gastronomy. Paris is the 5th largest city in the world by GDP and 2nd in Europe. The city's economic size and stability, along with its human capital, help it crack the top 10 on this list. With a high concentration of major companies' headquarters, highly regarded universities, and key decision-making institutions. Paris also ranks well in the quality of life category. Its cons are that its economy is largely focused on services, the cost of housing is high, and its environmental and governance scores are low due to the city and country's bureaucracy and red tape. Number 8, Chicago. Chicago has the 3rd largest economy in the United States and the 6th largest economy in the world. Chicago's Loop District is home to many firms in the financial sector. And the city also ranks highly in the human capital category, with high concentrations of elite educational institutions. What's holding Chicago back from being higher on this list is its environmental score due to freezing winters and increasingly sweltering summers, a high population decline, and high income inequality. Number 7, London. London may be the most global city in the world. London's economy is the 4th largest in the world, and the city has been a cultural leader in business, science, technology, and the arts for centuries. The city ranks number 1 in human capital due to the high number of educational institutions in the city and high rates of educational attainment. It's a magnet for foreign-born populations, international corporations, and home to a younger population than its peers like New York, Tokyo, and Paris. The city's weaknesses come in high housing expenditures, high income inequality, and limited economic diversity. Number 6, Dallas. Dallas is the 5th largest economy in the United States and the 9th largest in the world. As a city that grew from booms and busts in oil, the city ranks highly when it comes to being business-friendly, attracting many major corporations. Dallas ranks number 6 on this list because of its large GDP size, number of corporate headquarters, and high economic stability. What the city lacks is world-class educational institutions. The city's population also ranks lower when it comes to educational attainment and is experiencing a slowed population growth. Number 5, San Francisco. Driving San Francisco's top 5 ranking is its large technology and finance sectors, and the fact that the city has the 2nd highest GDP per person in the world and 3rd highest income per person in the world. San Francisco also ranks highly in environmental metrics, with low emissions intensity, a strong public transportation network, and good air quality. San Francisco's weaknesses are its high housing costs, high income inequality, its lack of economic diversity, and the volatility of its large tech sector. The city also experiences significant swings in net migration, resulting in lower than average population growth. Number 4, Seattle. Seattle is home to Microsoft, Amazon, Boeing, Starbucks, Costco, and Nordstrom, giving it an extremely high GDP per person and high score on economic stability. The city is highly educated and scores highly in the quality of life category and on environmental metrics like air quality. Seattle's weaknesses are in its high housing prices and high income inequality. Number 3, San Jose. San Jose is home to Silicon Valley, with powerhouses Apple, Meta, Google, and Nvidia, generating high-paying jobs in the area. San Jose has the highest GDP per person of all 1,000 cities studied. The city attracts some of the smartest people in the world and has a high quality of life ranking with abundant recreation amenities. The drawback for San Jose's economy is that it is highly concentrated in the technology sector, which is exposed to volatility. It also ranks in the bottom half of income inequality globally and has an aging population. Number 2, Los Angeles. LA is the second most populous metropolitan area in the United States, has the third largest GDP in the world, is a leader in the entertainment and film sector, and is home to a growing technology and aerospace industry, driving a high GDP per person metric. LA has a highly educated and creative population, with institutions such as USC and UCLA, and enjoys favorable weather conditions. Recent headwinds for LA include significant outmigration, high costs of living, and lower quality of life scores. The city is known for its entertainment and leisure, but these service industries result in low-paying jobs. The city's cons include significant urban sprawl and weak public transit. Number 1, New York City. New York City tops the Global Cities Index in the economic category, as well as in its overall rankings. New York is a global hub for finance, technology, advertising, media, and fashion. The city enjoys a high ranking in human capital. It has the largest population in the US, a highly educated and diverse population, and high rates of in-migration. New York also has great public transportation. Where New York underachieves is in the environment and quality of life metrics, with housing affordability being a significant issue. I'll link the full study in this video description for you to read yourself and see where you agree. If you're interested in cities, economics, and planning, subscribe for more videos.